when I looked at my phone and saw that the coronavirus had cleared out worship at the largest religious, monotheistic religious places, and some places like in Tokyo and in Asian countries, when I saw that the coronavirus cleared that out, when I saw that nobody showed up to the obelisk, nobody showed up to hear the Pope speak, that meaning power has been cut off from deities that are above those religions and those spiritual practices. So that's the 5D basically saying this is not going to be tolerated. And so the 5D energy is trying to come in, and hopefully this will wake a few people up. Because if you've been going for 50 years to go worship a God, and all of a sudden something happens and you can't go, that's a big deal.
That's deep.
So all of a sudden, your soul is cutting off whatever you have been using to numb yourself and to make you feel better about life and to make you not have accountability, because your forgiveness is in the hands of a God. It depends on how many times you bow, whether or not you take communion, whether or not you go to fellowship.
Right.
Now they actually had time to sit and think about things.
Yeah, explain how the universe put all of that in alignment to the point to where it ain't no more running from yourself.
Ain't no more running from yourself. The universe shut down everything humanity has been using to avoid evolution. So the powers that be just got a message from the universe. Like, you know what? Okay. So you done disrespected Mother Earth and abused Mother Earth and resources and the original people put on the land. You have abused them. I'm not going to sit back anymore and let this happen. I'm going to cut off your worship. I'm going to cut off the power source of all of these souls who feed you their energy with tears and prayers and begging and offerings and tithes. I'm going to cut you at the head. I'm going to sever the head. I'm going to stop the worship of the head. So the RCC will not receive any worshipers, and the Islamic faith will not receive any worshipers. Nothing could do that but the universe, but Mother Earth, in the form of the coronavirus. So even if the coronavirus was made in the laboratory, and it probably was, Mother Earth still was behind it.
Yeah.
Because it's those things that's keeping people trapped in a 3D consciousness. Some of those people are going to get free after this because they finally had time with themselves to sit and think. They finally have something that makes them feel real fear or real concern. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like I'm gonna take y'all pain pills away from y'all. Now what you gonna do?
Yep, that is so true.
Now what you gonna believe in? That's deep. And then the sports, I'm gonna stop there. Oh, so you gonna take Kobe out? And he was trying to awaken people? All right, NBA, I'm cutting that shit off too. That's my tribute to Kobe. Y'all won't play no goddamn basketball. That's some gangster shit.
Yep. You know what though? That's the universe, like you said. That's our ancestors and all the energies of the universe in tandem putting a stop to a lot, or putting a halt. Well, I ain't gonna say halt. Just stop. Putting a stop to a lot of confusion.
Yep. Stuff that's keeping people having to be reincarnated.
Yep.
Unnecessarily into just painful life after life after life after life with no memory of it. The universe, like, okay, maybe some of y'all just need a timeout.
A universal timeout.
That's what the coronavirus is. It is a universal timeout because this is like one last olive branch. Let me just put you all are children in the understanding that you are divinity and that you are the creator, extension of source. So I'm going to put these children in timeout. And the teachers who brainwash them, I'm going to make it where they can't even come before them.
Man, shut it all down.
Ooh, when you think about like American gods, and you think about how the power kept shifting from God to God,
yep,
that's what's happening.
Yep.
Sports became God. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Religion became God.
Yep. So,
we got into this vibration of division. And now the coronavirus and united our asses under one front because we're all finally fighting the same enemy or trying to avoid one enemy.
Yeah.
Is to bring unification.
Man.
So it was a quantum timeout for evolution, but it was also an opportunity to remove division.
Yes.
What is the best way to get people who are enemies to become allies? To take a common enemy.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the strategies of war.
Yeah, I mean, that's like you said. That's something ancient.
You can't argue with an ancient primordial force.
Nope.
Mother Earth, like, it's like when your mama, she just keep telling you. She probably been telling you for 6 months. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
Yep.
And finally, she found a way to sit your ass down. And you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
But think about what it is that put you in that position.